Hey there, I'm Eatlua, leader of the Lightkeepers Investigation Squad.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
It's time to meet back up with Xiao. Xiao! Cloud Retainer! Madam Ping! We're here! Any new? Wait. Are we missing?
Well, Shenyun Band Mountain Shaper.
Oh! Then, what?
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those two fools devised together? And when it...
Wow! That's pretty harsh, Cloud Retainer.
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must have sent it for a reason.
So, what does it mean?
Not necessarily. It could be a message only a specific person is traveler. You alone spoke to Rex Lapis.
Oh! So it must be for the...
Give it a try.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingse. I have left an entrance for you.
Well,
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our involvement in this.
That would not surprise me in the slightest. He's always had a soft spot, be that as it may. We have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this has nothing to do...
that's right. So you mustn't let your guard down, even if Rex Lapis is by your side.
All right, let's get going. We'll try not to keep you all waiting. Keep your eyes peeled. It should be around here somewhere.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo Archon might end up so, sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns? You really do look like an old man.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to... Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer...
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens.
Perhaps in some sense it is. Yet in another, for instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now stands? It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in...
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that in the end, alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon. But you, Geolord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit one who bears such profound gift? Are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison.
As I have stated, time and again, Geolord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me. For I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. Surely you did not take us for one and the same, solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of white horses? Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse. Anyway, do tell me, what urgent matter?
Very well, then. I have come to ask for Zibai's shade.
Oh? So, the Geolord has set his sights upon Zibai's human...
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the Shadow Moon are gradually disintegrating. Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last...
Most intrigued.
My intention is to gather all three together, so that an old friend...
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. But now that the debt has been repaid, what caused?
Zibai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long... Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be unclear to you, I bid you take your leave.
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration.
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this, even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains, should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise strive for Come now, enough with the posturing.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract for...
I knew you would not come before me unprepared. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally, I even find sport in teasing the...
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank.
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramble...
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. The Lantern Rite is presently underway in Liyue. And... For you.
So this, then, is the
Indeed it is. Think of it as...
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Zibai's shade. The foundation of my very existence for a little excursion seems a little steep, wouldn't you say?
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterward.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be entirely off the table after all.
Hey, it's Zhangli! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere!
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, well. They certainly look the part, I'll give you that.
Guide?
Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has sold you to me, which means that for the rest of this day, you...
Sold us to you? Just what have you gotten us into, Zhangli?
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany.
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Entertain you?
Let us start with this Liyue Harbor, of which I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fast.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon... Okay, we'll take care of it. Get ready to find out why they call Paimon. Look! We've arrived at Liyue Harbor. Not only is it Teyvat's busiest port, it's also the beating heart of Liyue. So, dear Madam Adeptus, where would you like...
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease, one eats, and all the heart's ills...
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck. Because there are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous restaurants are Liuli Pavilion and Shin... Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool.
Both sound like excellent options to me.
Not exactly. Both Li cuisine and Yue cuisine are known for their pricey... But don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhangli's little treat. Come on! Aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? Paimon's sure we can afford to spend a little more of her more... Hey! All Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best...
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way. Where might individuals like him go to eat?
A hungry porter, huh? Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Oh, and the owner...
One mean restaurant.
Yippee! That's a great choice, too. Alrighty, let's head over there right away. Paimon can't wait. Wamin restaurant, here we come.
Don't blink! Liyue's got so much delicious food. What? No, wait. I need to take a picture of Traveler. Oh, wow. That's fantastic. Sure. Any advice? Done already? Well, let me see. Whoa, told you they'd be good. Thanks. Oh, this is... Traveler? Yeah, pretty rad. Oh,
Xiangling! Chef Mao! We're here!
Par défaut, Q9. Ah, ça y est, ça fonctionne. Par contre, on va baisser un peu la sensibilité. Voilà, comme ça on est bien. On le renfile et voilà. Ça, je le garde de côté.
Oh, hello there. What a surprise to see you two. Well,
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon! We're a little busy today, so grab a table while you... but... I don't think I've met this... you could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there! A friend of the Traveler's a friend of mine, too. Don't worry, we'll take good care of you. Just order whatever you... By the way, I'm Xiangling. I cook here at one...
Miss Xiangling, have you ever heard of the White Horse Adeptus?
Of course.
I am her.
Huh? You mean...
oh, you young'uns crack me up. Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, it's all the rage, and it looks like this young lady, your friends sure keep their fingers on the pulse, huh?
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in.
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing after wild vegetables and more time making friends?
Hey, I like making friends too. Isn't that what I'm doing right now? Anyway, even if it is just a costume...
Of course it's all right, because that's
Okay, okay. I can see you're really committed to the role. In that case, you can call Paimon the real traveler.
Quoi?
You're right. You could have at least switched outfits.
puny mortals. Nevertheless, I suppose it might be amusing to indulge in your little charade for...
All right, go grab yourselves a table. I'll come take your order in a bit.
Je m'attendais tellement pas à ce qu'il cale le cosplay dans la quête.
Hello.
Mais en vrai, c'est pas
May I
étonnant.
ask if Miss
Si va, il
Xiangling
est
and
considéré
Chef
comme
Mao
Marc le
are
plus
here?
belle lurette. Oula, il est pas... Ah, sinon... J'ai l'impression qu'il a quelques problèmes de sensibilité. Peut-être que j'ai trop baissé la sensi. Hop, si j'augmente d'un cran, ça devrait aller mieux. Voilà, bah voilà. Parfait. Ça fonctionne bien mieux.
Yeah, they're just over there. Wait a sec. Aren't you? So, what would you like to... You're...
Hello, Miss Xiangling. It's me, Lu Xiangxiang. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am. I honestly don't know what came over me.
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady. You didn't actually get food poisoning from our blackback.
Come on, Dad. She's come to say sorry. It's all right, Miss Lou. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. You're looking so much better now, though. Why don't you grab a table, too? This one's up.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the weather sometimes. Especially when we're away from... yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken.
Deux sièges
Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat over here. Thanks, guys. So what would you like to eat today? Feel free...
I should very much like to...
It wasn't poisoned. That was all.
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. Paimon wants... Sure thing. Looks like Paimon's having trouble making up her mind. Anyway, let me think. Well, since the blackback perch stew is on the spicier side, and since it's lantern rite season, you better try out the triple layered consomme and come and get it too. Those are our seasonal specialties. As for the carbs, since we've got a full table, how about some right at home? Along with our special chili mince cornbread buns. Trust me, you won't be... Then for dessert, I'll whip you up some Lucky Snow Delight. I just came up with it a few days ago. Wow! Sounds like quite the feast.
Am I the only one who thinks that's way...
Not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adeptus Temptation. But since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adeptus, I'm pulling out all the stuff. Okie dokie, just sit back and relax. I'll have your dishes out in no time.
Hold on. Did I just hear Miss Xiangling mention the...
You did indeed. And you're looking right at...
Hein? Bah, je suis connecté. C'est quoi ce bordel? Bah, du coup, je
Hello.
tout.
May I ask...
Yeah, they're just so. What would you like to...
Hello. I just wanted you...
Oh,
Come on, Dad. It's all right, Miss
Ça va
Lou.
devenir normal.
Why
Hein?
don't you grab it?
No.
Hey, it's... yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken. Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra... Thanks, Scott.
It wasn't poison.
Paimon wants... Sure, let me... And since... As for the... Then for this... Wow!
Am I the only one?
Not at all, but since this okie dokie just...
Hold on.
You did...
Oh,
Tell me,
our findings...
and why?
Because some of... There have long... If I could just...
So you're...
well, to tell you... Recently, though,
Non, je vais
things seem
citer
to...
quelques dialogues en trop. Qu'elle remonte à l'époque de Lang Lang, une installation dont les habitants seraient les ancêtres de certains des habitants actuels du Valenciennes. Quel rapport tout ça avec... Certaines de ces reliques sont non seulement contenir des références textuelles à son sujet, mais aussi des représentations de son apparence physique. Bien que nous sachions depuis longtemps que les légendes décrivent l'adepte cheval blanc comme une divinité de cette époque, il existe aussi d'autres théories. Si je parvenais à trouver des archives plus détaillées, je suis sûr qu'on pourrait en apprendre beaucoup plus. Je rejoins l'équipe d'archéologie par pur hasard, mais une fois engagé dans cette voie, je savais que je voulais faire quelque chose de ma vie. Mais récemment, des événements plutôt malheureux se sont produits et j'ai fini par créer pas mal de problèmes. J'ai même blessé quelqu'un.
Oh, so you're considering becoming a martial artist now
No. I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go after my mother compensated them. Either way, my career's pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the Ministry of Civil Affairs say they won't be pursuing the matter any further...
Family rule?
Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern Rite.
Wow, that's harsh. Sounds like like the kind of thing only rich, super traditional parents.
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house in Liyue.
A guest house? It isn't Baiju Guest House by any chance?
Yep, he's my grandfather. So, you've heard of the guest house before?
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lu mention something about hoping that the White Horse Adeptus would sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then drew you to archaeology?
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead a nice, easy life. Just look at my father. Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas right away, starting with changing it. That didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at him for days, even calling him a bad son.
Oh! Paimon thinks we might have hurt.
Long story short, being dependent on others is never fun. You just end up. That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After all, as the saying goes, to rise above others, one must. What's so funny?
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. To think you would endure all manner of hardships in your brief time on this mortal plane. I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as I do.
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you truly delight in? Archaeology? Martial arts?
What I delight in?
Yes. Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting. Whatever delights you should not feel like...
But do things like that...
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling, for instance. I defy you to detect even a hint. So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should strive with all...
You mean, like, cosplay?
I suppose. You...
Looks like the White Horse Adeptus is really getting into her role.
I think I get what you mean, then.
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Wow.
Oh, finally! I get to try that famous...
Hey! Did you hear what Shang said? It wasn't the stew. If anyone's to blame... What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue!
C'est jongli, forcément il y a 3 tonnes de piment. Le texte va trop vite. Même moi qui ai l'habitude de lire, j'ai pas le temps.
Most satisfying as poisonous stews go. So, where to now?
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in Liyue. Paimon will tell you that. The locals like to drink tea.
Storytelling before...
You know, like listening to people telling stories. They're usually based on old stuff like the divine damsel of devastation, through the eyes of a dragon, or the...
What about the story of the bright moon that sits in the sky above us?
Paimon doesn't think she's heard that one. Still, the moon does come up quite a lot. It's even... Since we're on the subject, you like telling stories yourself.
In that case, I'll have to trouble...
Awesome! Let's go! Third round knockout?
Non, vous allez partir du méthode. Ah, je pensais que c'était l'autre dans la partie haute.
What a
C'est
tongue
bien, c'est
twister.
plus...
I'd have made a complete fool of myself if I tried to say it on stage without practicing it first. Huh. Call yourself Iron Tongue, Tien.
I used to have that problem a lot, but if you just take your time to grasp the meaning and commit it to memory, you'll be able to say it smoothly in no time.
You're right, Miss Yoon. I'll give it another try.
Hey, Yunjin! Fancy seeing you here! What are you two talking about?
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, we meet again. And who, may I ask?
You may call me the White Horse Adeptus.
The White Horse
She's not really an adeptus.
I see. Well, it certainly looks like a...
Oh, funny you mention it. This type of thing is actually something I once to perform through the eyes of a dragon. I decided to imagine that I was Rex Lapis himself.
Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to feel all big and powerful.
Hey, that's... You just don't understand how inspirational...
You're one to talk. Paimon's traveled all over with the...
All right, then. Since you claim to be so knowledgeable, why don't...
An ancient poem?
Ha! See? You mean...
What kind of a title is that?
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about that ourselves. He's talking about the right. When we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. So in the meantime, we decided. However, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked with decoding it, it seems like that's exactly what it was. Or rather...
Oh yeah! Didn't Kuching mention that before?
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has issued a notice stating that, although it is true that the moon may disappear tonight, we should be... But if you're worried, we can always take a leaf from the Book of the Ancients. By reciting this poem, I mean, and calling for the White Horse Adeptus's...
Oh, seriously? Pat?
La lune est éternelle dans la nuit radieuse. Une jeune fille offre de la soie douce et légère. La lune est... Ah, lune éternelle, lune irisée. Dans la nuit divine, une jeune fille offre des fibres pour un tissu fin. La lune est givrée dans cette lune profonde. Une jeune fille offre des outils pour prédire notre monde. Les champs sont labourés, les graines sont semées, et de la terre la vie jaillit. Les pousses s'étirent, les cultures s'élèvent, et tout s'épanouit sous nos yeux. Les fruits sont récoltés, le doux vin est versé, ces offrandes nous présentons à notre Seigneur. Pure comme le ciel, si belle et lumineuse, elle brille tel un phare dans cette nuit obscure, et avec elle s'envole ce vœu.
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants sit under moon iridescent. Something about fields being plowed, something else about seeds being sown.
The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth...
Whoa! You did that without even looking!
Bravo! Bravo! Looks like this young lady really does know her role inside out.
That's because
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Behold more... Believe me, young lady. I know exactly why you do it.
I must say you are rather
Miss White Horse Adeptus, it is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today. I have some questions regarding the...
You want me to explain the full meaning of its...
Your guidance would be much appreciated.
Fascinating. Huh. Tell me, do all the people of Liyue still...
Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but it is hardly our only pursuit. One of my good friends, for instance, is even more...
Exactly! And don't forget, great practitioners of the role-playing arts walk among us too. People like...
Yes. So rather than placing too much emphasis on our reverence for the ancient ways, it might be better to say that here in Liyue, 100 passions...
I see. Then, I suppose it wouldn't do any harm for me to... As the eternal moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and mulberry leaves, so that they may be used to make coarse cloth. That is as the iridescent moon rises in the night sky. A maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines, and as the frost moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the mugwort and ardent...
So she really did come down from the moon?
She shows the people how to use the plow and spade to purge the land of weeds, till the soil, and heap up the earth to make it fertile. Then with the hoe, she teaches them to sow their grain, bestowing the promise of life upon every seed. She blesses the millet and the beans, ensuring that their stalks and vines stretch forth without end. She graces the wheat and the rice, so that their heavy heads are filled with plump, glistening grain.
Sounds like she's a real pro at all this.
The fruits of the field are harvested and brewed into sacred wine for honored guests. This we reverently present to the Divine Maiden, with every ceremonial step flawlessly observed, so that she may witness the depth of our piety. Oh, Divine Maiden, how can your graceful presence in the sky not seem like that of a fairy descending from the heavens? Oh, Divine Maiden, how does your pure and radiant form not resemble the guardian spirit of our land? I send my heart's desire, ascending to the heavens, beseeching you to grant us.
Huh? So,
I find myself speechless.
A truly remarkable performance. I did not anticipate that anyone could unravel this poem with such depth and clarity. I'd even begun to consider myself somewhat versed in the matter. But as they say, there's always someone more
You are far too humble, young one. I must confess, it is I who have been surprised.
Ah, so you're not from Liyue. And what, may I ask, has
Oh, it's nothing really. Just some old memories scattered here and there. Very well, my guides. I suppose it is time we set forth on the next part of our excursion.
no problem. We'll take you wherever you want.
Oh, leaving so soon? Before you go, allow me to introduce myself.
My own name is scarcely worth mentioning, but since you asked...
Huh? So, it isn't...
Of course not. Its real title is
Odes of Long.
Oh.
Ok, là on va à la grosse interne. C'est bon, je me suis pas pris les branches. Ah bah Ganyu et Yanfei.
Hey, Ganyu! I almost forgot to mention. On my recent trip to Nodcry, I came across something really fascinating in the Frostman Science Library.
Ah mais c'est une anecdote ça.
I found records in their collection of another divine envoy living. A divine envoy on the moon? You don't... No way to say for sure. Still, the similarities between our legends are intriguing. Isn't it amazing? Especially when you consider how far apart we...
It truly is. We might live in different lands, but when we look up at the night sky, we all see the same moon and stars.
Right? It's like we're all bound together, no matter where we are. When you think of it like that, it's almost as if our friends from other nations will be right here celebrating with us. Isn't that a wonderful thought?
No wonder you were so excited to go see the giant lantern when you first got back. Sounds like you're a real fan of the White Horse Adeptive.
I guess you could say that. Just a pity she's so elusive. Even Granny's never met her, you know? Maybe she really is.
Hey, Yanfei and Ganyu! Trust, Paimon.
Huh? Oh, look! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Feels like I haven't seen you two in...
Hey, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Did I hear you right just now, Paimon? Does that mean you've actually seen the White Horse?
She has indeed. And now, so have the...
And
why, who else? The White...
Could you maybe start with something else next time?
You're the White Horse Adept?
That's right. Allow Paimon to introduce you to our new friend, Zichao. She's been...
I see. Well then, greetings, Miss Zichao. My name is Yanfei.
I'm sure the two of you will get along like a house on fire.
So, Miss Zichao, you must be here to...
A horse...
That's right. A lantern made to honor the White Horse...
Huh? What are you laughing at?
Both the lantern?
What do you mean?
Oh, this lantern truly is an artistic masterpiece.
Come to think of it, Paimon can't remember ever actually seeing one herself. What about you, Traveler?
Y a pas de ce vote sur tes votes.
Oh, this horse appears to be mid-trot, but it has adopted what is called a lateral gait, where the legs on one side of the body move together in unison. A rather rare sight indeed. Just now, I suddenly pictured myself, I mean, the White Horse Adeptus running the same way. The image was so absurd, I could barely contain my mirth.
Oh, really? I never knew that. You learned. Oh, come on! It's basically a giant piece of fan art! Who cares if it's different than the original?
I was merely laughing at my own ignorance. I came here thinking that the White Horse Adeptus' tale had been long forgotten.
Well, you couldn't have been more mistaken.
Just so you know, Yenfei, we've heard it all like a million times.
Uh-huh. But there's one thing I can guarantee.
Huh? You mean like a new chapter of her story?
Mm-hmm. And I heard it from Ganyu just yesterday.
Sure, no problem. Where to begin?
Of course! It's a festival held in honor of the Stove God.
That's right. But it took a really long time for the Stove God Festival to become what it is today. In its earliest form, it was actually an adeptal ritual known as the Moon Chase Rite.
Paimon remembers Madame Ping mentioning that before, but she never explained exactly.
According to Cloud Retainer, the Moon Chase Rite was originally a ritual meant for communicating with the moon.
Communicating with the moon?
At first, Cloud Retainer wasn't entirely sure either, as it was always Rex Lapis who performed.
Whoa! Rex Lapis did it himself?
That's right. Unfortunately, despite numerous attempts, they never actually received any response. But then, just yesterday, Kaching took a picture of the moon being obscured by a dark hole to Cloud Retainer, and at the moment Cloud Retainer saw it, it suddenly dawned on her that the rite might have been an—
Does that mean Zhang Li's been trying to bring back the White Horse Adeptus all the—
So how about that? Bet you never thought there might even be a link between the White Horse Adeptus and the Moon Chase Festival.
If Kaching hadn't taken that picture to Cloud Retainer, we would never have known any of this.
Pourquoi elle laisse des écailles sur la main?
This is probably what Kaching was referring to that day when she mentioned there were some ideas she wanted to follow up on.
So, Geo Archon.
Huh? What do you...
Nothing. What I truly meant to say was... Oh, by the way, my trusty guides, I've been meaning to ask...
Huh? We're off to the next stop already? But Paimon's barely...
All the more reason to find the right spot to let it sink in.
Oh, so that's what you're up to. A tour of Liyue Harbor? In that case,
That's a great idea. Since the terrace is on higher ground, the sea view from up there's so much better. Great. Well, the lantern ride's about to start, so we should get back to Granny's now.
hope to see you all at the festival tonight.
Oh, you're off too?
See you soon!
Very well, my guides.
Okay, you're the boss. Eugene Terrace it is. After all, the customer's always right.
Something else you needed to do?
Oh, I'm a light.
And what, may I ask, is a photo?
It's this awesome invention that lets you record moments in the blink of an eye. Except, you've gotta try not to actually blink.
Oh? What must I do in preparation?
Nothing. All you gotta do is choose a pose. The Traveler will handle everything else. Come on, let's give it a try. Look, we got a great picture. Paimon's gonna call it.
Huh. They've even discovered a way to preserve moments in time. Now I truly... Very well. Let us proceed. Eugene Terrace lies in... that direction, does it not?
Hey, wait for us!
Oh, TP direct, ok.
Truly a marvelous view if ever there was one. It seems the charm of this Liyue harbor is only heightened by the sun's dying light.
And soon, people will start releasing their Xiao lanterns to mark the most important day of the year. Practically everyone will be with their friends and family, eating a big meal, chatting, and even setting off fireworks. Trust Paimon, it'll look even—
No need. Let us bring this weary
day? You mean, you didn't enjoy—
I had imagined you would arrange for me to witness some grand spectacle. Perhaps the descent of divine beings, the manifestation of the sacred before mortal eyes, or should that not come to pass, then at the very least, spend a little more coin. For that, it seems, is how one— Alas, but there was none of these. Instead, we merely filled our bellies, listened to tales, and gazed upon a crude imitation of my likeness. What a day of—
We're so sorry. If we'd known that was what you wanted, we'd have done it all— It's all that Zhang Li's fault for not making the customer's requirements clear.
Well, it's too late now. Do you still believe I would part with that soul fragment, now so intertwined?
But—
I knew you were the more astute of the pair.
Huh? You were just trying to scare?
It seems the realm of the Geo Archon has a way of making one more stony-faced.
So, you were just pulling Paimon—
Of course. I was merely— Long ago, I shared tales with various mortals who chanced upon my mountain abode. Never did I imagine that those stories would endure. Perhaps, as your Geolord said, a few pieces of ancient Langan's magnificent jade have truly become part of the very foundation.
So, you've decided to help us?
Again, that goes without saying. I made up my mind some time ago now. When I beheld a rather intriguing scene as I set foot in this, I saw porters passing through the alleys, setting down heavy wooden crates from their weary shoulders. Peddlers pushing carts as the kites and lanterns upon them rustled gently, and I saw cooks cooking, actors acting, scholars reading, soldiers marching, children playing, elders resting, officials officiating, and the common folk absorbed in this or that, reveling in the Some, it seems, have already found that which stirs their hearts, while others, yet, in this gentle and serene order, each holds fast to their anticipation, not only for the celebrations to come, but also for the first light. Scenes I once yearned to behold now unfold before me, no longer in Langan, but in Liyue Harbor, thousands of years on. How wondrous is this mortal—
Thank you, Whitehurst Adeptus!
Adepti. Perhaps the singular art in which we are— But once we leave our mountain refuge, we find ourselves— So, it is I who should offer my thanks to the two of you. Traveler, come now, and take what it is you—
You mean, like, right now? But don't you think we're—
That won't be necessary. All things shall meet again in their time, for the waters know no rest, and the flowers their appointed season. One need not fear that life is but a journey of goodbyes.
Is she gone?
Yes, she's gone. A deadly self is formed from the body's impure vapors. So naturally, it cannot survive long now that the remnant is gone. It has severed its tie.
Zhang Li! When did you get here?
A while ago.
I would have thought you'd at least want to say goodbye.
Though mountains endure, the ceaseless waters will, at last, wear away their sharp edges. Thus must I meet the marks wrought upon her by the ruler of time. It may be goodbye for now, but
Really? And
who can say for sure? Or maybe tonight.
are you saying that if the White Horse Adeptus were to be resurrected, she'd still have the memories of the three deadly...
We will find out soon.
On enchaîne direct. Ça c'est cool.
It is time. The rite is about to begin.
The rite is about to begin. Is the moon really gonna disappear? Got your lanterns ready, everyone?
All set.
Might be about time to put eyes to the sky. Wouldn't you say, Tianchuan?
Look! When the sun's out, eat the sun. When the moon's out, eat the moon!
Whoa, is this the lunar eclipse?
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light.
Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth
For
so
you.
fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden brings tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured. These gifts we offer to our Lord. Pure is heaven, so fair and bright, she shines as light in this dark night.
And with her does this, wish take flight.
Devoted soul, scattered and unbound. Let this lantern guide you home. By its light be found.
Did we do it? Do we finally get to meet the real White...
This place.
A familiar land, now known by the name of
Liyue? The peaks, then...
Oh no! She's...
And those countless lights in the sky.
These lights, each like a dwelling in glad accord.
And whose rebirth might that be?
That of my old friend.
Zabai?
Yeah, that's you!
That's... Oh, yes. The envoy of the... Then... The Lord of Jour.
Many years have passed since we last saw one another.
Home? But why does this place... This... Liyue... fit who you are? Who? You are that young Wushu dancer, the one who seeks disciples. How fares your quest for disciples?
C'est pas étonnant.
It must have yielded a truly prolific body of students by now, I trust.
Hey, you've got it all
Ouais,
wrong!
bah en même temps,
You're talking about gaming!
trois mémoires qui se mélangent en une, c'est pas étonnant.
Hmm? But I could have sworn... Oh, that's right. You're that impudent blonde... You even had the audacity to presume yourselves worthy of being... Yes. Of how very wonderful to see you again, my most faithful and beloved guides.
Well, she finally got it right. But that sudden mood swing felt even...
It is possible that her cells have not yet settled. After all, They've only just been brought back.
Huh? You mean, kinda like she's still half asleep?
That I cannot say for certain. Perhaps a few days.
A few years?
Mortal years are but a poor measure when divine beings tread the realm of dreams.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, at least she's whole again, right? That already seems like a pretty good outcome.
Yes, there is little cause for worry. We need
Say, what are those little...
Celebrating Lantern Rite, of course. And those lights up in the sky? Those are...
Lantern Rite.
Of course! Why else do you think we've been running around like hell? Tell you what, Traveler, why don't we take the white hearse and who knows? Maybe seeing some familiar faces might help her find her feet? Hey, Zhangli! You've got some time on your hands now.
By no means a bad...
Oh, and Sabai, before Paimon forgets, when we meet the others later, remember...
Happy
Lantern Rite.
Yes. Happy Lantern Rite indeed.
Lantern Rite. A night of joy, reunion, and
À suivre, donc il y a un quatrième qui sert de prologue. C'est ça. Là, du coup, on est dans le... Non, j'ai dit prologue, l'épilogue plutôt. Oh, 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 oh. Vous allez la rater. Mira sur l'autre. Bah.
Hey, psst, over here. I knew you wouldn't miss Lantern, right? No. I can't be working at... Yup. Miss Pingshi said she'd find a...
on prend une photo d'une
It
photo.
really is you. That's perfect. So, ready to start?
Qu'est-ce qu'il me casse les couilles depuis tout à l'heure avec Windows?
Alrighty. Can't take a picture.
Non, putain. Mais tu viens de le vider le cache, mais... Eh, mon tel, il en fait des conneries en ce moment. Va falloir que je m'inquiète au froid.
Done? Did you adjust the lens and check? Wow. Next interview, I'm definitely... And a very...
Où est le dernier? C'est Xéo, allez hop. Comme ça, j'aurai un planeur après.
Yes. She also said this type. Yes. I suppose the next step is releasing the Shaolin.
Quoi? Oh putain, encore.
How the White Horse Adeptus is getting along.
Ah,
Maybe we should check in on her? We can ask Zhangli where she is.
Rendez-vous aux 3 volets du port pour trouver Zhangli. En vrai, je suis con, j'aurais pu prendre le TP. Tiens, un avatar. Ah, il est où le gars? Et moi je voulais vérifier, il est où le gars? Où est-ce qu'il est? Hop. Hein? La nuit des illustrations augmente la vitesse de déplacement de 10%. Les gars sont capables de déchiffrer les murmures de la chasse sauvage. Ok. Mais du coup, ouais, non, il peut pas créer de sélénocristallisation. Bah. Ah oui, non. Ok. Ah. Ok, ouais. Bah attends, mais c'est aise en fait. Parce que tu joues Ilug en support, c'est un 4 étoiles, il est facile à voir. Tu joues un perso hydro pour appliquer le Zéo. N'importe lequel, parce qu'après, soit t'as Zibai pour faire la cristallisation de base, soit t'as Colombina en troisième perso, et ensuite t'as DPS Zéo. Putain, c'est bien, c'est un passif pas trop chiant à maxer, puisque la team de base implique d'avoir ces trois persos.
Right idea. Wrong time.
Looks like Zhangli hasn't stopped by for tea today.
Cette quête elle aura buté 3 fois Kissing, ça me casse les couilles.
Hey, are you two looking for your friend?
Is Zhangli up that way?
No, but that young lady who was I just saw her head toward Wan Min restaurant. I was one.
Oh, what luck! We were just on our way to find her.
I have no idea. I said hello. She couldn't have forgotten who I am, right? I mean...
Maybe she's still half asleep.
Oh, that makes sense.
Her eyes were red.
You young people, staying up. A word to your friend from someone who's older and wiser. She really needs some rest.
Paimon wouldn't be so certain about the older.
Yeah, what was that? Hurry along then. Oh, and don't forget to come back.
Ah ouais, putain. Heureusement que j'ai Furina pour les problèmes de ce genre. Même si bon, les quêtes qui me butent, c'est rarement comme ça.
Where's the proprietor? Come out and see me at once!
Xiangling and Chef Mao aren't here right now. What can—
And who might you be?
My name is Shenhe. I work—
Shenhe. Shenhe. It's been a few days. Have you improved your gardening skills? Did you manage to cover the slopes with mint?
Mint? I don't know anything about mint. But I am familiar with Qingshen and—
Already casting mint from your mind. How can a practitioner of self-cultivation be so fickle, chasing after every new plant that catches their eye?
I'm not sure I get what you mean. Are you delirious from hunger?
Shenhe! Whitehorse and Zabai! So this is where everyone—
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a long time. Is this customer a friend of yours?
Don't mind her, Shenhe. She's just a little cranky because, she didn't sleep well last night, and look how red her eyes are.
I see. In that case, Miss Zabai, I have a tonic here infused with Qingshen. It's cool and soothing when applied to the eyes. Would you like to try a few drops?
Stop right. Who are you two?
Hey! Have you forgotten about us already?
Guides. Yes, now I remember. What luck! I was just looking for someone to show me the way to Elong War.
Huh? Is she starting to come around?
Someone requested my help in purchasing some tea leaves. I was informed they have discounted prices during the festival and...
Tea leaves? This sounds like Zhangli's doing. He sure knows how—
Your friend Rex... Zhangli?
initially requested the most, but then a young lady in a hexagram hat mentioned he'd burned through the Wangsheng funeral parlor's yearly expenses, and as such, he is only permitted to buy items that are...
Oh, that's his boss, Hu Tao. It's about time she realized the problem and put a stop.
Oh, I see. So that's why you're here. Unfortunately, Wanmin Restaurant doesn't sell tea leaves. If you're truly in need, I could get—
You don't sell tea leaves? But I remember your boss, Miss Lu, saying that she owns tea fields.
You really should get some rest. The person you're talking about isn't the boss of Wanmin Restaurant.
Is that so?
What surprises? Your brain really is as gooey as a pack of slimes. Paimon can't believe Zhang Li entrusted you with going all the way to Yil.
That would be excellent, my dutiful yes, Miss Crane.
I completely understand. Master often says that the human body is like a mechanism in—
Miss Crane, you appear reasoned and compassionate on the surface, yet I sense dark forces churning within your spiritual core. Those red ropes you wear are what bind them, am I correct?
Oh.
Indeed. I also sense that with your strength, you might try undoing one—
Untie Shen has ropes?
Though the use of red ropes to bind the soul is a wondrous technique, practitioners must eventually learn to break free from external aids and look within.
Master has told me similar things, but
Your self-cultivation has progressed far enough.
Then I will seek further guidance from—
If you still have doubts, you can find me at the Baiju guest house. I'll be taking up residence. For now, my dutiful guides, let us be off.
Zhongli a soit perdu la tête, soit il voulait rayer le port de Liyue. Il a envoyé une Ziba, il est bipolaire. Pas convaincu de l'idée. Oh putain, 3000 mètres! Ils étaient prêts à y aller à pied. Zhongli sombre idiot. Ah ouais, mais non, c'est le valet Senyun. C'est peut-être pas si con que ça. Non, parce que l'envoyer à l'autre bout de Liyue, il se fait pas chier, hein.
Aren't we going to Yilong Wharf? How do we end up on this?
Is that small town over there not Yilong Wharf?
You're right. Except for this.
That is because this scent is the...
Oh, yeah. Chenyu Vale does have a lot of jade, but...
Naturally. This has reminded me of something.
And what?
A few simple tricks for mastering one's...
Deuxième power-up pour le voyageur.
What is that thing?
I'm sure you've been to Yilong Wharf many times before, but I wonder if you've done so while you've been such dutiful, dedicated guides. So allow me to offer this fresh experience. Please step in.
Elle a disparu, Paimon.
I created it from my memories of the chariot of the Lunar Palace. Many years have passed since I last laid eyes upon it, so there may be some discrepancies. Nonetheless, it is functionally much the same.
A lunar chariot? Wow! Paimon never imagined she'd get to ride in one! So, Sabai, does that mean you used to work on the moon?
Work. That's an interesting way to phrase it, though I suppose you are correct. I was once an angel, a member of a race tasked with guiding humanity. Then, graced by serendipity, I became a moon envoy.
Huh? What's a moon envoy? Some kind of super important angel?
As you would understand it, a moon envoy is a job title. Any angel, or non-angel, can become a moon envoy.
Does that mean you're not the only one?
Of course not. Though my memories are still hazy, I vaguely remember some of my colleagues. There was one who liked to take on the form of an ibis.
An ibis? Could it be... Can all moon envoys turn into animals? Does that mean Rauma could take that job? She can turn into a deer, and moon chanters are some sort of lunar envoy anyway, right?
Moon chanter? I have no idea what those are.
Oh, okay then. Look! Paimon thinks she saw a tea vendor over there!
Very well. Let's take a look.
Ok. Bon, ça sera pas dur d'y aller. Ah putain, on aurait pu sauter direct. Voilà. Comme ça, je suis sûr de
Welcome,
pas
please have a look
crever.
around. We only sell teas of the finest quality sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Right now we're offering a special discount for Lantern Rite.
Look over there!
Dear customers, are you looking to purchase some tea leaves? I can see from your bearing that you are no ordinary customers. My humble shop has some exquisite tea.
We're not here for quality. We're looking for a discount.
A discount? Well, that's a coincidence. Our Sungla tea is on sale right now.
Something about the name of that.
Buy 3 boxes of Sungla tea during the festival to get 10% off. Buy 4, get 20% off. Buy 10, that's right. 10 boxes at half price. Have you been to our shop?
Oh, Paimon's definitely...
3, 4, 10, 20, 50.
Goodbye. What are you muttering about?
When purchasing 3, 4, or 10 boxes, the corresponding discounts are 10, 20, and 50%. The intervals between the two sets of numbers are 1 and 6, and 10 and 30.
Look! Her eyes turned blue! That's gotta be a first!
If the differences between intervals remain equal, the interval after 6 should be 6 plus the difference between 6 and 1, which is 11. Similarly, after 30, the next interval should be 50. Therefore, extrapolating upward, the next two numbers in each set should be 21 and 100.
You're making Paimon's head spin!
They mean that if we buy 21 boxes of Sungla tea, we should...
100% discount? Oh, there was a pattern to the discounts!
The pattern we speak of is mathematics.
That's amazing! You're a shopping genius, Sabai! Oh, wait.
I had no idea our shop's discounts were tight.
No need to thank me. Now, please give us our 21. What's the matter?
Paimon just realized what it is that's not...
It took you long enough.
We got the short end of the stick! Think about it! If we don't have to pay when buying 21 boxes, then if we buy even more, the vendor should be paying...
Huh?
Hey, Sabai, work this one
Bah
out.
oui.
If we buy 100 boxes, we'd make loads of money, wouldn't we?
It stands to reason.
Wait a moment, dear customers. Don't you think you're haggling?
You are the one dictating the discounts. We're simply extrapolating the numerical patterns within.
You have a point. I'm so sorry. I just remembered. My supplier didn't come today. Such a shame. Terribly sorry about this.
Where can we find your supplier? Not to fret. We'll save you the effort and...
Well, you see, dear client, the supplier's discount isn't as generous as ours. You won't be able to get the same price.
Huh? Does that mean they won't pay us for taking their tea?
How very unfortunate. Nevertheless, as the original supplier, they must... Besides, we're not looking to make money. We just want...
Well, that's great. My suppliers are all tea farmers from Chaoying Village. You can go.
Do not worry. We appreciate your generosity. Referring customers to your business partners, even choosing to remain anonymous. The demeanor of a true gentleman indeed. Your business will surely...
I hope you're right.
Then let us head to Chaoying Village. Do you know the...
Of course!
What otherworldly beings were those? Think that I should hurry home and pray to the White Horse Adeptus. May she bless me such that I never encounter...
Ça risque pas de fonctionner, hein. Il est 22h20. Épée. Et on va refaire un tour de chariot.
Here we are!
The mountains and waters are pristine. They...
It's a good-looking place, all right. But it's hard to enjoy the scenery when Paimon can't stop thinking about all that...
Should fate dictate, Mora will find its way to you sooner or later.
Well, Morak certainly finds us often enough. He even sought us out in person this winter.
For now, let's look around and see if any tea farmers are selling their crop. We'll be able to see more clearly from up high. Let's take to this.
Alors, par contre...
Wow! Chaoying Village looks beautiful from up here.
Indeed, the houses here are quite different from those in Liyue Harbor. They follow the natural contours of the mountains, forming unique, elegant structures.
Yeah, it's super beautiful.
The white walls and dark tiles frame the emerald waves of the terraced fields, while the curved eaves and tall gateways juxtapose each other with grace.
It's almost too beautiful to be true.
The crowing of roosters and barking of dogs, the calls of farmers working the fields, a vibrant pastoral chorus overflowing with earthly vitality.
Yeah, it's incredibly beautiful, huh?
Have you studied the linguistic arts by some chance?
Huh?
Your vocabulary for beauty seems rather constrained.
C'est quoi ça?
Paimon knows how to say pretty as well.
I see. Now then, let's take a look around and see if we can find any farmers selling
C'est
tea.
les Oculus de la région. Il me semblait qu'ils étaient verts.
Look! There's someone in that tea field! And they look kind of familiar. Wait, is that Lu Shanxiang?
And who is that?
Oh, you'll remember her once you see her up close. Hey there, Lu Shanxiang!
Huh? Paimon, Traveler, and...
The White Horse Adeptus has a name now.
And you are... Wait. I remember...
Don't say anything about food poisoning or fit.
You're... the young lady who wanted to run...
Yes, that's me, but I'm in a bit of a state right now.
Fallen below them?
Like I said the last time we met, I'm being punished according to my father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, other grandfather.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, and on the night of Lantern Rite, they held a family meet.
So they do care about...
There's no doubt they care. But they think that since I caused all that trouble in Liyue Harbor, it shows I can't be
around you?
Yeah, though they're not confining me to my room. Instead, I have to personally nurture a tea seedling until it grows big.
Aw, a tiny little tea baby.
It's supposed to cultivate my character and temperament. They say this will help me calm down.
What happened in Liyue Harbor really wasn't your fault. Oh, so... how long will it take?
Actually, I don't know. I've never grown a tea tree.
It usually takes 2
or 3 years.
2 or 3?
Yes, the tea in this garden requires 2 or 3 years.
That long? Sabai, you're not making this up, are you? How do you know so much about growing tea?
When the plants thrive and grow, that is the meaning of my name. I can tell at a glance when they're...
Do I really have to waste 2 or 3 years here? Why is this happening to me? Yes, during the Night of Lantern Rite, I heard many people reciting poems from long gone. I mean, I helped excavate cultural artifacts from long gone, so I decided to stay with the archaeological team.
I see. And are you sure that's what you want to do? If you don't achieve anything significant in the years to come, will you still enjoy?
Yes, because archaeology gives me that...
Wait, did Xiangling teach you that?
That's right. I was asking her for advice. She said that if something... I immediately thought about how, when I'm excavating in the ruins, I always feel like there's a ghost standing beside me. And it feels like my great-great-great-great-great-grand, right? It feels like I've made some kind of connection with my ancestors.
Since you've made up your mind, you should give it your all.
And I'd love to, but I'm...
Run away. Summon up a little boom shakalaka and leave...
That might be going a bit far. You don't want to lead others astray, Sabai. Yeah! Tell them about your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. She must be the most super-duper ancestor.
I'd be better off telling them about the White Horse Adeptus. After all, she's the supreme riser above the rest who said...
Then it's settled. Tell your family that you're...
Thank you, Tsubai, but I don't think cosplay...
They don't need to listen. You need only follow the rules they've set out for...
What do you mean?
As I'm sure you know, some ancient texts refer to the White Horse Adeptus as the...
My family history contains such records.
If the White Horse Adeptus were to manipulate time to make your...
Is that how it works?
If the White Horse Adeptus were to really get involved, my grandfather would let me leave right away, but...
It's not as if you have any other options. Why not try calling out for help? It won't cost you...
Guess I might as well. I've got no better ideas anyway. White Horse Adeptus, if you can hear me, please save me from my... Ugh. Nothing happened.
Perhaps the White Horse Adeptus has... By then, the seedling you planted may well...
Thank you, Tsubai, for trying to comfort me.
But can't you really...
Oh, it's getting late. Why don't you all stay at my house tonight? My family may be strict with me, but they're always...
That sounds great! Let's get some sleep and then come back...
Oh,
Whoa!
Indeed, it has grown into a mature teacher.
It must be the work of the White Horse Adeptus.
Are you sure?
Perhaps she heard your prayer and chose to answer the call.
She once saved my great-great-great-great...
That's incredible! Your family must be blessed by the White Horse Adeptus.
I guess so. I need to tell everyone the news right away. They'd better. Since this is the will of the White Horse Adeptus.
Go. And if you run into any more trouble...
Thank you so much.
Paimon really thought you were going to use adeptal energy to make the tea baby grow, Sabai.
When an Adeptus exerts effort, consuming their energy...
Alright.
We're here to help Lu Xiangxiang fulfill her wish, of course.
Can you really make the tea baby grow?
It won't be easy, but there are ways. There. It's...
Hey! You just transplanted a tea tree from over there!
Non mais...
So, there's a...
Oh, yeah.
And am I not the White Horse Adeptus?
Well, yeah.
Is this tea tree then not a manifestation of the White Horse...
You're... not wrong. Maybe this'll become another...
That would be
Paimon thinks so too. Hey, Traveler! Sabai seems to be
Je
doing
sais
much
pas
better
si c'est
now,
un coup
don't
de
you think?
génie ou
Oh!
purement stupide.
Paimon bets that's why Zhongli chose to send her on this errand. We've already shown her Liyue Harbor, Yulong Wharf.
Chinsa. That name sounds...
The scenery there is really pretty, too.
I must say, I have been...
Alright, let's go! Paimon can't help feeling like we've forgotten something.
Acheter du thé.
Pay it no mind. I've already forgotten more than you will...
Alright. If we forgot Jigsaw Village...
J'adore cette phrase. Si on l'a oublié, c'est que c'était pas important. J'ai tellement envie de l'insulter tous ceux qui utilisent cette phrase, sachant que j'oublie H24 plein de trucs que je dois pas oublier. Ah, disons surtout que t'as la flemme. Non, pas toujours. C'est pas pour ça principalement. Oui, tu le fais surtout trop tard. Voilà, pour une fois que c'est toi qui m'as le mettre. Dans les deux cas, c'est vrai.
We should plant cucumbers.
We should plant canolas.
We should plant cucumbers. They're easy to...
We should plant canolas.
What are you arguing about, little ones?
We're deciding what to plant in our field once Lantern Rite is over.
Yeah. Dad gave us a small plot of land to grow our own crops. He said we can keep all the more we get from we should plant cucumbers, right? Dad...
We should plant canolas. We can press the seeds for oil. It smells...
Ah, an agricultural debate. This...
Granny, are you a farmer? Could you...
Grand-mère.
Great.
Oh oui,
what
non,
did
c'est vrai
you
qu'elle
just
est
call
lunaire
me,
quand
you
même.
rapscallion?
Oh no. Her eyes are gonna turn red. It's just... I'm
sorry.
Auntie?
Oh, all right. Big Sis Zubai, can you help us decide whether we...
You little rascals. Using priceless land like this just for cucumbers and canolas? What a...
Huh? What should...
With the coming of spring, when all things awaken, the fields should be sown with the five...
what are...
The 5 grains are life's staples, the heart of the people's table. Based on the local climate and soil, seedlings planted in mid to late spring should produce mature grain within 2 or 3 months. When autumn comes, you can plant a second crop, with time still to harvest it before the first frost. The rice you harvest can be sold at market or kept in your stores. It's a far better choice than...
Oh, but... Big Sis...
That's no issue. It is unsuitable for continuous cropping in any case. You can rotate it with after the second rice harvest. Around wintertime will be the perfect opportunity, and when they mature in mid to late spring, you shall be just in time to sow the first rice crop of the year in turn. This way, your field will sustain balance. Rice and canola in...
Wow! That means we'll have crop...
Wait a minute! If rice and canola take up the whole year, what about my...
A firefly dares rival the brilliance of the moon? In what
Big Sis Zubai! You're going to hurt...
Stop crying this instant! I meant just find an empty corner of your yard, scatter some cucumber seeds in the earth, and before you know it, you'll have a thriving patch of vines. Cucumbers delight in sunlight and moisture, but they suffer in cold weather. If you wish to plant them this early in...
Whoa. Are you really in that much of a rush? Well, thanks, Big Sis Zubai.
Thanks, Big Sis Zubai. See you around!
Paimon never imagined you'd know so much about farming.
What's so strange about that? The people of Longon called me the god of soil and grain. Are the fields not...
Huh. That's true. So, if the god of soil and grain is a farming god, that means the White Horse Adeptus must be a farming... Of course, the god of farming is...
Mind your tongue, impertinent child. How dare you diminish...
Hey! You're the one who said the god of soil and grain is all...
Enough! It's time for us to take to the skies once more. Join me now.
Dernière balade.
Wow! oasis looks so pretty from up here.
The mountains tower like pagodas, the hills coiling at their feet like shells. Layers built upon layers, rising and falling in harmony. A truly unique and mesmerizing sight.
Thinking about it, you have a special connection to this place, you know.
A special connection?
Yeah! There's a local legend about a white horse leaping from a pure spring to follow Rex Lapis into battle. Don't you remember? You must have been living in seclusion around here.
That does sound somewhat familiar.
Oh, and if we keep going up this way, we'll reach a super duper spooky spot. You might have a connection to that place too. There's an ancient array that seals away the remains of a fallen god.
A god's remains?
Yeah! The people of Liyue turned that story into an opera called The Sanctification of Tao Do. Does that ring any bells?
Tao Do. Huh. The 7 and 8 gates array.
That's right, that's right! You do remember!
Bune, the god of the underworld, who could pacify the forces of life and death.
Huh? So, Tao Do had another name?
Let's go take a look.
Ça me rappelle que faut peut-être que je m'occupe des Eoculus. Parce que je suis censé passer. La dernière quête du guide, c'est de passer les statues niveau 9.
Hello! We've arrived at Wulwang Hill. The atmosphere just turned spooky.
I can't help but feel there's something strange about this friend you haven't seen in ages.
Huh? I thought you heard someone's voice. Let's head down and check it out.
Est-ce que ça pourrait être Utao? Utao et Zhongli.
I can't help but feel
Dans
there's
le mille.
something strange about this friend.
Strange?
Her strangeness defies description. This...
I'm afraid I
Aren't you worried about sending her all the way to Yilong Wharf on her own? To buy...
Where there are people, there are
Now I'm the one with no clue what you're saying.
She can ask for direction.
And then what?
She will meet strangers in unfamiliar lands, build friendships. The further the journey, the more footprints one leaves behind. The deeper those footprints.
Ah, so you want her to make new friends. I see. But from what you say, it sounds as though she...
I believe she was not. But
You're sounding stranger by the second. Huh. Oh, over there.
Hotel! Zhongli!
Traveler. Paimon. Fancy meeting in a place like this. Sounds like fate to me.
We were taking Sabai to buy some tea from Yilong Wharf. Zhongli sent her there, though she didn't even know. Oh, Paimon knew we were forgetting something. Why didn't you say so earlier then?
what's done is done. There's no need to dwell on it. Fresh tea.
Exactly. You can get tea wherever you go. You're hardly running low.
Paimon feels a lot better now that you've said that.
Still, I'm a little confused. If you were buying tea...
We're taking Spy on a sightseeing tour. We started at Liyue Harbor, stopped in at Yilong Wharf, went sightseeing around.
Wow, that is...
Yeah, actually, Paimon thinks it's about time we had...
I'm here to pay my respects to my ancestors. My dear consultant kindly agreed to join me.
Ancestors? Are you heir to the Wulwang Kid? Or perhaps the lone butterfly of the Crimson...
Whoa! Have you got all your memories back?
Huh? Miss Zabai, you know about the Wang...
I happened to hear a storyteller expound on the sanctification...
Lots of people know that story, sure, but...
Very few can discern my family lineage from just... Well, Zhongli, unfortunately, there's no time to dally right now. We have a hill to climb. Perhaps once today is done, we can find time to chat over tea,
That would be wonderful.
Oh, and before we go, you've been traipsing around all day. I suggest you stop off at the Wangshu Inn on your way back for it. Don't mention it. All right, we'll take...
Hotel's so thoughtful. Why don't we follow her advice and stay at the Wangshu Inn tonight to buy? You can see the whole of Dihua Marsh from up there. The views.
Wangshu, an intriguing name.
Awesome. Let's go.
Du coup, c'est toujours pas la fin. Comment ça se... bah... Faut aller au marais ou à l'auberge? Genre, je l'avais pas pris à l'époque en découvrant Liyue. Bizarre.
Is that towering
Sure is. We can take the lift up from over.
Always walking the path long trodden. Does retracing others' footsteps not tire you? Come on, get in. We'll fly to the top.
Laisse-moi m'asseoir, je vais tomber.
Are we really going to fly up to Wangshu Inn? Isn't that a bit showy? All the guests are going to see us.
Is that a bad thing? To be able to witness an Adeptus. This will surely add to the inn's appeal, not to mention the room prices.
Le
The owner will
proprio,
thank
ouais,
us.
mais pas les clients.
You seem to really like showing off your powers.
This inn's architecture is incredible, and the surrounding countryside radiates a picturesque charm. No wonder the new proprietor of the Baiju guest house thinks he can't compete and has decided to change his own establishment's name.
The new proprietor? Ah, you mean Lu Shengsheng's dad. So you know about that too. Personally, Paimon thinks it should go with something like Rex's Rest. That's a contender's name if Paimon's ever heard one.
A fitting name indeed.
So you think the guest house should change its name too? Paimon kinda thought you'd say something like, such sacrosanct traditions must never change.
Time flows ever onward. Why should the rules of yesterday be carried forward into the world of tomorrow? The people of today should determine what is to be kept.
Huh. You're not as old-fashioned and stuffy as Paimon thought.
The years ebb and flow, seas recede to reveal fields. In the vastness of time, I am but a wild horse in a boundless sea of dust. Even Rex Lapis, having waded through the waters of the river of time, is not quite the same as before.
Zhongli? What was he like before?
That is another story for another time. We have arrived.
Putain, il a rien compris.
Whew. This is the first time Paimon's ever flown up to Wangshu Inn on a chariot. Everything's so different when you're up high.
Pourquoi j'ai eu 2 Everyone? Bizarre. Ok. Alors, il va falloir que je me penche sur le bot parce que là, ça me casse les couilles.
Wangshu. Like moon lanterns and shao lanterns. Might it all be a coincidence?
What's a coincidence?
Do you not know what Wangshu means? Not bad. You're clearly much sharper than your diminutive. Wangshu can refer to the moon, but its original meaning is actually
The goddess who rides the bright moon's chariot.
And you must be the
Chow! Paimon was wondering if we disturbed you by...
Not at all. I sensed an unusual presence long before you arrived. Though I didn't...
Ah, a witness at last. I was starting to think we should fly a bit lower. It would be awfully dull if no one ends up marveling at my loft.
No need.
I'm not one to do good from the shadows, as Rex Lapis is wont to do.
Then you must be...
Oh, nay, I'm only cosplaying.
Cosplaying? What's that?
Ugh, ignore her nonsense. She's a genuine article, Chow. Did Zhongli say anything about her being a teensy bit... not quite right?
Mental instability, perhaps?
Did Zhongli tell you that?
No, this is my own spec...
Oh, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. It's like her brains. There's a hot-tempered pyro slime, a math-obsessed hydro slime, and a mischievous little animals. But don't tell her Paimon said that, or she'll come and tell us all off.
Elle a tout entendu.
White-haired rascal! Do you think I can't hear you?
Ah, mais il y a le pire bluff.
Quel idiot. White Horse Adeptus. You must be weary from your journey. Why not take a rest?
Oh, yes! You must be hungry, right, Sabai? How about we get some food? Oh, the chef here is incredible!
It's so hot! So spicy!
Are you okay? Do you want Paimon to get you some water?
Don't worry about me. I just need to...
So, regarding your friend and her condition...
Zhongli said we should wait and she'll get better on her own. But who knows how long that's gonna take.
Is that why her personalities change so easily?
Paimon thinks that has something to do with her 3 deadly selves. Zhongli told us that the deadly selves are impure.
The White Horse Adeptus's remnant spirit was attached to the deadly selves for a long time.
But Paimon still doesn't really understand what...
Paimon, as you do not practice self-cultivation, I cannot help you fully understand. But you can think of them simply as emotions and desire. The act of severing the 3 deadly selves is a means of exercising wicked desires and cultivating one's true self. I believe other nations have similar practices. In Sumeru, it is known as...
Oh, so it's about emotion...
It includes those. I wonder...
Some of it, but right now, it's like she was suddenly awake. The half that's still dreaming might remember things, but the half that's awake doesn't quite get it.
Conqueror of demons, are you looking to learn?
You are an old friend of his, so please, call me...
But Conqueror of Demons sounds so much more... In days of yore, he was... the Lord of Geo.
Huh? You said the same thing the day you came back, Hey! Did you really forget? Are you...
Why not ask Rex Lapis himself? Whether I've forgotten might be up for debate, but I am certain he remembered.
He must have his reasons for not raising the past. And you likely—
An answer that suits your style, General Elatis. Now that we're on the subject, though, I suddenly—
Which is?
In the distant past, there was a feast, which I attended.
Oh!
Among the dishes served, there was one that could be found in every household throughout Langan at the start of spring. A dish called I suddenly remembered the recipe for this dish.
Is that it?
Yes! Since it's Lantern right here in Liyue, why don't I—
That sounds—
Wow! It might not have been the story Paimon was hoping for, but—
The spring breeze stirs. Now is the perfect time to savor. My dutiful guides have gone to great trouble to show me around Liyue. And even the conqueror of demons has graced us with his presence. I feel deeply honored.
There's no need for such grand words.
What's this?
Hey! It's that broken jade token from the antiques exhibition!
Indeed. This was once an Adepto treasure of mine. I'm amazed it ended up in your head.
Oh, that's a shame.
This is the way of the world. Once jade is broken, it can never be made.
Then, what about forging a new—
That is a good point. That it has ended up in your hands must be a message from fate. I could try to craft it into a little trinket for you. One that might prove useful on your—
Ooh! What sort of trinket?
It's just a
Une
passing
amélioration de la
thought,
boussole,
one
par
that will
exemple?
require the right opportunity. I'll think about it more when the time comes. Now that we've had our fill, we should get some rest. Tomorrow we return to Liyue Harbor, where I—
Donc toujours pas fini. Allez, voilà, ça... Je pourrais partir un peu plus tard demain. Attends, c'est en bas ou en haut? Ça a l'air d'être en bas.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
Ah bah...
Chi-Chi, the lantern ride is almost over. Do you remember how to make a Shao lantern?
Morning, split bamboo, and get silk.
You've got it all mixed.
They're here again.
Yow yow! Looking good, and then hey, it's Paimon! Dr. Baiju gave this to me as a gift. How does it... Thank you. Wow! What happened for Baiju to suddenly give you a brick?
Dr. Baiju is thanking Yao Yao for...
Chi-Chi and I were just playing together. Dr. Baiju's too kind. Oh, yeah, take a look at this. Dr. Baiju gave me these clothes, but it was Chi-Chi. Wow! That's beautiful! When
I learned to make Shao lanterns. I also...
What do I always say? The White Horse Adeptus answers prayers. Come, help this old...
Huh? Mr. Liu? What did you...
For my idiot son to finally come to his senses and not change Baiju Guest House's name.
Huh? He's keeping the old...
Listen to this. My granddaughter planted a tea seedling in our village. She made a prayer to the White Horse Adeptus to help it grow. Overnight, her seedling...
Oh! Could the White Horse Adeptus really have helped?
Of course she did. Oh, White Horse Adeptus.
Truly, this is an extra...
Of course. Huh? Is that you?
Indeed. I have a long-term booking.
Yes, I recall. Mr. Zhongli said to charge your expenses to the Wangsheng funeral park.
That young Li. Always making trouble for poor Hu.
La pauvreté.
I noticed when you were here last that you bear a striking resemblance to the pictures of the White Horse Adeptus in my family history.
Perhaps fate has...
And a glad meeting it is, Miss Zabai. Now, why don't I gift you some tea from my garden to celebrate this encounter? We grow Sunglaw tea there, and it has quite the reputation throughout Yilong Wharf. I hope you will accept it.
Oh! Sunglaw, buy 10 boxes, get half off tea.
Buy 10 boxes, get half off? Don't be silly. This is a gift.
Woohoo! Nice!
Thank you so...
There's no need to thank me. You're a visitor from out of town, which makes you an honored guest. Lantern Rite may have ended, but the streets are still bustling with. Make sure to take everything in, meet some new friends, and enjoy your and that goes for you kids as well. Happy
Got it, Mr.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Yeah! Happy Lantern Rite, everybody!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Et bah voilà. Quoi? Pardon? C'était quoi ça? Alors, on va claim ça et nouveau divertissement? Non, c'est... Ouais, voilà, c'est ça. Six compagnons, la seule lanterne. Ah, oui, bon, ça c'est bon. Bah du coup là c'est vraiment tout fini. Presque. Demain il y aura ça. Mais bon, je vais pas live juste pour ça. Par contre, Ah. Bah attends, mais ça c'est une quête d'histoire que vous avez... Mais c'est une quête que vous avez déjà récupérée, c'est la quête de Gagnou. Pourquoi il me... Genshin a vraiment des problèmes ou c'est moi qui me fais des idées? Alors... Manuel d'envoi des lanternes célestes. D'accord, ça m'a équipé. C'est quoi ça? Ah, c'est toutes les lanternes. Et... Tiens, le truc. Ah ouais, mais... Oh non, en plus j'ai mes cultures. Putain. Quête de merde. Bon, attends, Dazine, je recommence. Non. J'ai plus de cristal pour commencer. Et bah, festival des lanternes terminé. On est quoi? On est mardi. Oui, on est mardi vu que demain c'est sachant que je peux stream jusqu'à samedi soir. Demain je vais pas stream. Je vais me garder pour Enfield ou... Non, il y a Logan qui voulait essayer un jeu. Donc non, demain soir je vais tester avec Logan. Par contre du coup jeudi Clair Obscur. Jeudi Clair Obscur et vendredi... Vendredi je sais pas, je verrai. J'aurai selon ce que je veux faire. Ouf, avant de quitter, est-ce que je peux pas... Est-ce que je ne tenterai pas une invoque? J'ai pas la pitié, mais bon, avec ma luck, ça devrait aller. Ok, donc je suis bien à 50. Je suis à 50 et je peux en tenter 2. Bon, allez, fais quitte. Oh bah, 4 étoiles. Ça commence bien.
General
Gourou
of the Watatsumi Island
Donc
Resistance
nouveau 4
ready and
étoiles, ça
waiting.
c'est cool. Même si bon, je sais pas du tout s'il est bien ou pas. Ok, et de la merde. Bon, je vais en profiter pour regarder. Gourou, qu'est-ce que tu... À quoi tu sers? Alors, voilà. Érige une barrière de général. Quantité de personnages de type Zéo, donc augmente la... D'accord, bonus de def. 2 effet précédent plus bonus de résistance à l'interruption. Et ensuite, bonus de dégâts Zéo. Donc il en faut 3 et le buff dure 10 secondes. Et recharge 10 secondes. Ok. Ça, c'est du dégât, du dégât. Il dure 9 secondes, donc j'imagine que c'est une zone de dégâts. Affichant sa bravoure de général, Gourou inflige des dégâts Zéo de jaune et crée un champ de prestige général pour enhardir ses compagnons. Identique à ceux de la bannière du général créée par la compétence élémentaire. Accorder un bonus déployé, ouais. Se déplace en suivant le personnage déployé. Un effondrement tous les 1,5 secondes. Attire un fragment élémentaire créé par une réaction de cristallisation dans la zone d'effet vers l'emplacement du personnage déployé toutes les 1,5. Ok, ouais. Ça peut être ok. Elle sera détruite. Ici, alors précise. Il ne crée pas de bannière, ok. D'accord. Donc 9 secondes. Mais l'ulti pue la merde. L'ulti est moins fort que la compétence là? Parce que ok, il va attirer les cristaux géo, mais c'est... Ah, la bannière elle est fixe. Ouais, bon ok, la bannière elle est fixe et l'ulti il peut bouger. Ouais. Donc après, la def de tous les alliés augmente de 25%. Ok, c'est déjà ça. Pendant 12 secondes, plus 25% de def. Pour les géos, c'est cool. Les dégâts des attaques suivantes de Goro augmentent en fonction de sa def. Compétence 156% de sa def. Ah. Mais ça scale déjà sur la def? Ouais, ça indique pas sur quoi ça scale. D'accord. Donc, et dégâts de compétences. Et les dégâts de l'effondrement cristallin. Augmente à hauteur de 15,6% de sa def. Ouais, donc... ok. Oh, les produits d'Inazuma! Oh, ça c'est trop bien, même si je n'ai plus de perso d'Inazuma à monter. Donc finalement c'est pas si ouf. Ok, bah du coup il est... Ouais, bah... Il buff le Zéo quoi. Buff def et dégâts Zéo. Oh! Ouais, maintenant il donne pas de bouclier. S'il donnait un bouclier. S'il donnait un bouclier, ouais, mais là. Bon, allez.
I'm all for work-life